Training? No, mate, I gave the boys a week off. It's only Salzburg, mate. We don't need to prepare. You know, we barely even need to show up. Hello? Speaking. A broken leg. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome back to our England Players Only Manchester United. It's episode 13, hopefully not unlucky for us, because today it is the Champions League quarterfinals against Red Bull Salzburg. So a big chance to get to the final four of the Champions League. And if we do it, we're going to have to do it without Stevie Mavididi, who has broken his leg. It is season out. Over and out, I should say, for Mavididi. We've already agreed to sign him for next season, so he will be back. But yeah, he is gone for the rest of this season, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a blow because he's one of these guys that's useful to have on the bench. He can play wide on either side. He can play up top. So we'll see him again next season. But yeah, it's a bit of a blow, to be honest, to lose him for the rest of this season. Now, we do have a game to catch you up on before we get to the Champions League. It was in the Premier League against Norwich. So let's see how that went. Rashford gave us the lead before Edwards crossed for Lingard to make it 2-0 at half-time. Lingard turned provider for Rashford to get his second. And Charlie Taylor found Edwards to get our fourth. So it was the Edwards, Lingard and Rashford show, to be honest. Rashford making his comeback from his injury, which was good to see, and good to see him get a double there. But you can see from these match ratings, it was a very good performance from us. We were far too good for Norwich. And yeah, 4-0 it was in the end there. So a quick look at what that means for the league table. We are still third. The top two are maybe gone. But I tell you who's not gone this season is Aston Villa. They have beaten, and look at that, the last three games, Tottenham, Chelsea and 3-0 against Manchester City. They are only 2 points back of Arsenal, only 6 points back of us. So we can't take our eyes off the league just yet because, I mean, they're a formed team. Look at that. When was the last time they lost? They haven't lost any. Oh no, Everton away, and they'll be disappointed to have done that by the looks of things. It was their last loss, so they're coming in hot, which is annoying for a Villa fan. They can't do that in real life, but you can see the rest of the things there. Now we do have our FA Cup semi-final draw because we beat Arsenal in the quarterfinals last episode. It is Leeds at Wimbledon, Leeds at Wembley even in the semi-final there. Now, another thing to quickly catch you up on is this next-gen 50 best wonder kids in football. Jude Bellingham in at number 6. So if there's 5 better than him, they're doing okay, aren't they? Because Jude Bellingham, for me, is an absolute star, a model citizen as well. What a player he could be for us. Now, we have signed up all of the ones we wanted to from the youth intake last episode. So that has essentially been done. New player to introduce you to is Gary Turpie, one of my Patreon supporters. So he has snapped up the defender who was previously known as Keenan Batchelor, I think it was. But there we go. So Gary will no doubt be coming through into the first team in the next few seasons. So that is wonderful to see. Once again, if you are a Patreon supporter and there's someone here that takes your fancy, just let me know and we can look to get them renamed after you as well. Now, that brings us through to this first game in the Champions League quarterfinals. It is away to Red Bull Salzburg. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. Now, they did, and it's difficult not to take them lightly because it's Red Bull Salzburg. You'd expect to win it. They did knock out Dortmund in the previous round. Now, a 3-2 win away and a 3-3 draw at home suggests this could be an open game. So we've got to be a little bit careful of that. But this is the team we're sending out. It is Henderson in goal. It is Shaw, Tomori, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka as the back four. Cook, Bellingham and Winks go in midfield. It's Greenwood and Sancho in midfield in wide areas. It's Kane going up top. We've got a bench. Mavididi, of course, is injured, so can no longer be on that bench. So we'll replace him with... let's replace him with Ramsey for no reason than why not, I suppose. So that is the team. Let's hope we can get ourselves some away goals, get them back to Old Trafford, and have our foot in the semi-final when we get there. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. I mean, there's a lot of wonder kids, isn't there, or potential wonder kids that are there. One name that did catch my eye, though, was Nabil Elzar. He was a Liverpool legend, wasn't he, back under Benitez? I'm sure that's him. But yeah, so anyway, a few familiar names there. Let's see what we say to this, though. Maybe give you a lot of credit. Go out there, put on a worthy display. You know what? I can just about get on board with that because it's a difficult one to do from a team talk perspective because, again, we should be winning this and winning this comfortably. But it's the quarterfinals of the and they've changed their formation. It's the quarterfinals of the Champions League. There's not many bad teams that get this far, are there? So it's a bit of an awkward one. But hopefully we will, like I say, put in a good performance here, and then the second leg, a little bit like Milan, maybe not as tight as Milan, because that Milan game got a little bit heart attacky towards the end there, didn't it? But or certainly in the first half anyway. I think in the end it was not too bad, but yeah, we start again, we go again. Of course, the benefit we'll have is that if we do find ourselves in a similar situation, the second leg's at home this time, so you would imagine that would be a little bit more comfortable for us, or certainly if we were to put in maybe some non-quite first teamers, they should be more able to deal with that playing at home with the fans behind them. But here we go, Harry Maguire coming forward, 20th minute almost, 21st minute of the game. Wan-Bissaka down the line there for Greenwood. We're playing him as a winger in this one, not as a Roman tourist. Put a good ball in, Harry Kane, a 25th of the season for him, the goalkeeper. A little bit hesitant there, and that is an away goal, and that is 1-0 to Manchester United, and that is me taking a very deep breath, because I wasn't completely sure what to expect from them. But I mean, it was a goal fest against Dortmund, so let's not pretend that the tie is going to be over, because they obviously have an attacking threat to them. Sustik, is that the guy that we had at Brentford? Shaw has done well to win that ball back. Winks picks it up. Shaw, can he find a cross? He's got Cook with him. He uses him. Bellingham. Crossfield. That's nice movement of the ball, isn't it? Wan-Bissaka, can he get down the line? He can. He pulls it back for Bellingham. Bellingham to Greenwood. Oh! It looked good off his boot. It couldn't have missed by much. Let's give them some praise. No, it can't be, because the Susik we had was a defender, wasn't he? But I wouldn't say dominating the game, but we're certainly having more of the... Well, yeah, technically dominating the game. We're maybe not creating as much as we would like. I feel encouraged there when we're winning. Never something that ends well. But, I mean, I would take 1-0. I'd like more away goals if we can, so that one away goal at our place doesn't cost us everything. But we're controlling possession so far. That's what we want. I'm going to say, actually, don't get complacent, because it has been maybe a little bit too comfortable so far, and we don't want anybody feeling a little bit too comfortable. Given that they're maybe attacking a little bit different to how we thought they were, I wonder if we just change things up ever so slightly and just look for overlaps, given that they have wing backs and not sort of the wingers and the fullbacks. I feel encouraged again there. We just might be able to create something in wide areas in terms of an overlap. And, well, we've already seen, haven't we? If we give Harry Kane a chance in the box, he's every chance of taking it. There's a decent ball for Greenwood. Can Greenwood now pull it back? He does. It's edge of the area. It's headed away. And here come Red Bull Salzburg. We've got plenty of players back. Cook is an idiot. And Henderson saves our bacon. Oh, what is Cook doing? Almost to the hour mark. Can we get this away, please, boys? Just about. Greenwood goes to close down the second ball. Come on, Mace. No, he can't. Henderson's there. Does well to get a punch to it. And it's becoming a long old highlight, this. It does eventually come to an end. And I wonder if we just need to give them a bit of a demand more here, perhaps. Like I say, it's been comfortable. Though possession this second half has very much come back more level. Shaw with a corner. Can we get to that? Oh, it's Bellingham. And it's over the top. Winks is not having a great game, so let's make a change there. We have too many options, don't we? Let's get on... Let's go Ghana. Yeah, let's go Ghana. Let's get him on. Another corner. Shaw. Another good one. It's there, and it's Harry Maguire this time. Gets his head on the ball, buries it into the back of the net. It is 2-0, 10 minutes to play, and that's, assuming we don't do something silly like concede a goal, that should be that. Sancho's looking quite tired. So let's get Rashford on over there for him. And we've got a corner to defend. It's Ghana away to Greenwood. and he's got Rashford with him. We've got a lot of pace on this counter-attack. Can we use that pace to get a third? And at 3-0, away from home, you would say that would just about be that. Cook, back to Greenwood. Garner's in some space. Look at that, Bellingham. Bellingham's free. Oh, it's... Oh, Greenwood! What a goal! Bellingham's shot sent the goalkeeper flying. The block has fallen to Greenwood, and he's just casually headed it in. Unbelievable. 3-0 it is. 2 goals in a minute. But look at this. It's so unlucky for the goalkeeper. He's on the wrong side of the goal. Good composure from Greenwood. It's not like he was uncontested there either. And he's managed to, A, win the ball. And then B, he's managed to get the ball in the back of the net. He's comfortably onside. Bellingham was unlucky. That might have been a wonder goal. And it is now... Where's Taylor? Cook's... Okay, that's all fine. It's 3-0 though, away from home. That is looking fairly comfortable, you'd have to say. And a very, very good away performance in the Champions League. I wanted to have a foot in the semi-final going back home. And I tell you what, I think we've got more than one foot in. So Liverpool's got an away win as well against Club Brugge. You would kind of have expected that, I would think. But there we go, Manchester United still victory at Stade Wales, Helmheim. And there we go, Greenwood, goal, assist, dribbles. He had it all, didn't he? Really looked good out there playing as a winger, so that's excellent. Guys, wait right there. I think what we'll do, let's be honest, it's going to take a monumental stuff up, which isn't beyond us, to not get past Salzburg. So I think what we might do is let's come back. The second game this episode can be the semi-final of the FA Cup at Wembley. So let's see if we can go and make a second cup final of the season. Okay, welcome back. Now, before we get to Wembley, we obviously have a little bit to catch you up on, including if we are still in the Champions League. And let's face it, if we're not, I'll be quite annoyed. Yeah, but let's have a look and see here. Now, a little bit of bad news is Jesse Lingard is out. He's been out for about a week already. Now, about another 2-3 weeks out with he's off a groin strain. So a little bit of a blow. He's been playing well for us for the most part. But, yeah, we're going to be missing him for the foreseeable, so that is, a little bit disappointing. But anyway, there's 2 games to catch you up on. The first one was in the Premier League against Wolves, so let's see how that went. We fell to defeat in the second minute of stoppage time. So we were just horrible in this game. I don't really understand what happened. It was just one of those that we just didn't show up for. It was a relatively even game. Possession, we were outpossessed, though. We did have chances. We just couldn't hit a barn door, and then got done at the end there. So disappointing, obviously. The other game, of course, is the second leg against Red Bull Salzburg. So let's see what happened at Old Trafford. Ronaldo Vieira sealed the tie. So this was never really in doubt. You can see from the XG tracker, they got off to a fairly quick start. But when they didn't score there, like I say, it was never really in doubt. This is where Lingard injured himself, which is a bit of a shame. We had a goal disallowed late on, which would have been the icing on top of the already iced cake. But yeah, good enough. And we are through to the semi-finals, which is not something I don't think any of us necessarily expected. It's Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, we already had the draw done. We saw that last episode. And it's Real Madrid, Liverpool in the other semi-final of the Champions League. So if we can produce a miracle and get past Paris, it might be Liverpool in the final, which would be horrible. And it is going to be Liverpool in at least one final this season, assuming we get past Leeds, which we shouldn't assume. It is going to be Liverpool in the FA Cup final. So, I mean, we could still be in for a very, very special season here. Now, in the league, we have games in hand, but it is that defeat to Wolves has really, really set us back, because Villa are now only 2 points behind us. Arsenal 1. Yes, as I say, we have games in hand over Arsenal. But, you know, we've still got to go and win those games. And, you know, Champions League football slipping away is only 2 points away from us just now. But let's go and have a look. Let's deal with Wembley first. It's Leeds. It's a 4-1-4-1 formation that we're expecting from them. So a little bit of a bus park. And this is a team we're sending out. I've sort of tried to keep the strongest team available for this one. So it's going to be Henderson in goal, Shaw, Tomori, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka is the back four. Garner with Winks and Bellingham in midfield. If you're wondering about Lewis Cook, he's cup tied. Unfortunately, he played in the earlier round for Bournemouth. So for someone anyway. It's Greenwood and Sancho providing the width. Kane up top. Hopefully, he's got 25 goals already. Hopefully, he'll add a few more. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. It's no one particularly there that isn't already a Leeds player, I don't think. Not that major ones anyway that I recognise. Do it for the fans. We should be winning this match. Oh, what do we say to this? We do have Leeds in the league next up. I wonder if we show them what we're made of here. That might be a decent shout, actually. Let's hope so, because that's what I've said to them. Now, while we're waiting for the game to get underway, this is likely going to be a final call for your Viewers Player of the Year nomination. So whoever has been your favourite or you think has been our best players this season, make sure you let me know in the comments or Discord or Twitter or however you want to do it, who you think has been our best players. And we'll get a nominations list together for you to vote on. As I say, possibly, likely next episode. It might be one more episode away, though. A lot of that, of course, will depend on what happens in this game and then what happens in our Champions League semi-final against Paris as well. But Bellingham's won that ball back for us nicely. And let's see if we can go up the other end here. Nice and early, get a goal, and we can all start and relax somewhat. Oh, Greenwood's making a good run. Maguire either didn't see it, but either way, we've got the ball out there now. There's a cracking pass for Jadon Sancho. Can he pull up? Oh, it's a good save. You wonder if Sancho had a left foot, if it maybe had been Edwards out there, if they could have tucked it inside that near post, but wasn't to be. But it's still a promising start. We've got, what do we got here? A free kick, a corner. Looks like a corner. No, it is a free kick. Shaw to take. Luke Shaw has a go himself. Meisler in goal. Turns it behind for a corner. Shaw will run across to take that. And let's see if big Harry Maguire can get his big Harry Maguire head on something. Bellingham, that's surely offside, isn't it? Edge, yeah. Oh, that was silly. All right, here we go. Bellingham to Maguire. Maguire comes forward. There's a ball for Greenwood. Can he take on his man? Basaka's making a good run. But he checks back. Garner forward for Kane. Kane, good little ball there for Jadon Sancho. And the goalkeeper, again, has made a very, very good save. And we have yet another corner. Shaw. Maguire. Oh, that one's over the top. And, I mean, we're almost camped in the Leeds end at this point. But still, it is 0-0. Luke Shaw gets it forward looking for Sancho, but can't find him. And are we going to find ourselves under pressure the other way now? Leeds go back. Can Bellingham win that? Oh, I thought for a second he was going to get a toe in. Winks. We are putting decent pressure on them, aren't we? But are we going to get a ping over the top? Oh, Shaw wins it back beautifully. Now can he pick a pass? Sancho. Shaw, get out of the way, mate. Sancho, he's, of course, an inverted winger, but he is able to get across him with his left foot, but it's headed away. Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham is there. Bellingham. Looks, Garner has it. Garner forward for Sancho. Sancho couldn't quite take it in his turn there. But still, we have possession. Tomori down the line for Sancho. What can Sancho do this time? He checks back. Winks. Oh, Winks. It's Shaw picks it up. Hey! Oh, Greenwood. And still, it is 0-0, despite almost at this point complete domination, it feels like. They're sitting back, aren't they? They're sitting back, and we're just not able to pick them off just now. But it's 0-0. And, I mean, what do you say to that? I think what we've got to do, point the finger, don't lose faith. The scoreboard will eventually come around for us. But we just need to remain patient and make sure that we are taking the chances when they come along, which we haven't done so far. So, in a way, it's our own fault we are where we are here at 0-0. Let's give them some more encouragement. It's very tempting seeing that to stick a number 10 in, but this is kind of working for us so far. There's the header, and it is Tomori at the back post that bullets the header in. And 10 minutes into the second half, it is Leeds United 0, Manchester United 1. And they're going to have to come out at us now, and that should allow us a little bit more space to attack into. A really good header from Tomori. Kane was there as well. And like I say, 1-0. They'll have to do something other than this now if they want to stay in the cup. And I don't think they are going to change too much as Maguire, again, can't keep that header of his down. All right, Leeds with a highlight. Are we going to find the sucker punch? Kane. Oh. Again, it looked like he might just get a toe in. There's the ball forward. Maguire's been caught out. Maguire, who has missed 2 headers, has now been caught out. And what's their option on the bench as a centre-back? It's Mason Holgate. And is that maybe worthwhile doing? Can we just yell at Maguire to get your act together? No, we can't. Not right now, anyway. Sancho's there. Sancho wins it back. Nicely done. Can he play in Harry Kane? He's doing his best to stay on side, his old Harry. Sancho goes a long way. He checks back. He finds Harry Kane. He finds the back of the net. They'll check it for offside, but I'm fairly confident he did manage to stay on there. And that should be 2-0. That should just about be the tie. And we'll be back at Wembley for the final against Liverpool at the end of the season. Sancho, in the end, did very well here, didn't he? I thought he'd held on to it for too long, but he checked back, played the nice ball in. Kane was awake and on the same wavelength. And that is 2-0. I mean, VAR checked it. It did look onside, I'll be honest. At first glance, I thought he'd managed to stay on, so that's excellent. Really, really happy with that. God, I just took Maguire. Get your act together. Where are you? Focus, Harry, focus. But the clock's ticking down. No need to make any subs. We'll keep the bench fresh for future challenges, and that is us into the FA Cup final. We've already won the League Cup, of course. FA Cup final to come. Champions League semi-finals to come. This is, well, it's shaping into a nice season, isn't it? So James suffers defeat against former club. And there we go. Semi-final win. Aguirre apologises to the Leeds fans. And yeah, money in the bank. Mouth-watering Northwest Derby in the FA Cup final. So that's something to look forward to at the end of the year. Tomori had a very, very good game. And of course, we do have the option to buy him for 57 million. It's a lot of money. Depending how much money we get for the summer, it might be something worth doing, because how many English defenders are we going to find that's better than that? Possibly not too many. So 57 million might actually turn out to be a little bit of a bargain for him. But guys, that will do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Progress in Europe, progress in the FA Cup. A little bit of a setback off camera in the league, but that's all good. We'll be back next time. We'll come back for both legs of the semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain, and then we'll see from there where we go. But yeah, as I say, don't forget to leave your nominations for Viewers Player of the Year. Likely, we'll have to vote on it next episode, just in case. It's annoying that the FA Cup final isn't the last game of the season, but we'll deal with that scheduling issues that we're going to have, isn't it? See you next time, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that stuff. Take care.